Happy Tuesday, everybody. 6 a.m. I'm Virginia Chop.
I'm Jason Martinez. Lots to talk about in the weather department. Megan, you're busy this morning.
Oh, yeah. Another active day, potentially for some areas. I'm going to show you where in just a second, but let's get you an overall of the county. You can actually see it's very muggy. It's kind of a misty start this morning, so you could run into some drizzle, some light rain early this morning from the coast and the valleys. But that storm system that we saw over the weekend, where it's cut off from the jet stream, we were talking about this last week, so it's kind of just doing its own thing. We're on the backside of that system now. So who has the best chance for showers and even a pop-up thunderstorm? Areas that are farther inland, closer to the center of the storm. We're talking about the far inland valleys, the mountains in particular, and even the deserts. Now that 20% along the coast, that percentage really through the morning hours, that drizzle that we could see out of the marine layer, not only today, but also tomorrow, cooler and cloudier in the 60s for most of us. I'm putting together your hour-by-hour chance for showers to pinpoint when the best chance for rain arrives today, so you'll be prepared. I'll have that for you in 7 minutes. Virginia?
Thank you, Megan. This is breaking overnight. A chaotic pileup on the 8. Cars were slamming into each other as witnesses tried to get people to safety.
It was such a mess. An ambulance that was heading to that scene crashed into one of those cars, and then as paramedics were rushing to help people, a car slammed into a gurney, and you can see it on its side right there. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala live in Mission Valley. And Mimi, what a scary moment for everybody there.
Jason, Virginia, it was just an absolute mess here. Drivers were just swerving across these lanes, trying to avoid hitting all of that debris in the road. And a lot of the witnesses tell us that one of the contributing factors was how dark it gets on the highway. Now, we shot this video just about an hour ago to really give you a look at what it looks like. You can see it's just pitch black when the sun is down. And over here, you can see some of these street signs do have lights, but a lot of those lights weren't on last night, so things can get really dangerous really quickly. I want to show you some video from our 10 News breaking news tracker. This all started when an SUV broke down in the slow lane of the I-8 just west of the 15. Witnesses say a couple of men were trying to push it out of the way, and that's when everything just went downhill. A black Chrysler ends up rear-ending that SUV and 2 people were hurt, but a lot of Good Samaritans did pull over to help those people and to help get that debris out of the way. And that's when an ambulance just driving on the freeway ended up hitting the debris and then crashing into one of the cars. Still, medics rushed towards the victims, treating them at the scene. And then that's when another car crashed straight into the gurney. Witnesses could not believe that chaos unfolding in just a matter of minutes.
I was trying to get everybody to get up to, higher ground because the cars, it was about 20 cars that went by swerving within like a 3-minute period. And eventually one of them hit the car. I'm just glad nobody was seriously injured.
A lot of our viewers actually witnessed that chaos on the road. I'm going through their reactions and we'll have that for you in just a little bit. For now, live in Mission Valley, Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
Thank you, Mimi. This story is developing. The Torrey Pines High School community is just reeling from the news that a student appears to have committed suicide by cop. We are now also hearing from a former cop who gives insight into how tough this can be for officers, too. Investigators say they found a suicide note in 15-year-old Jacob Peterson's pocket. Police say he pointed what looked like a real gun at officers and wouldn't drop it, forcing those officers to fire. They later discovered Jacob was holding a BB gun. Rebecca Stancelli, a former police officer and author of Suicide by Cop, victims from both sides of the badge say 12 to 24% of officer-involved shootings are suicide by cop.
Officers can resolve killing a hostage taker or a bank robber, but being forced to kill someone who may be mentally ill is overwhelming.
Stanzelli says there needs to be more research and help to prevent this from happening again. Now, experts say the warning signs that somebody is struggling with suicidal thoughts can be subtle. They can include social withdrawal, extreme swings in mood, changes in sleep and eating habits, and strong feelings of anger. If you are worried that someone you know may be having these thoughts, call the crisis hotline at the number on your screen. It's 1-888-724-7240, or you can visit the website up2sd.org.
Happening today, Congressman Darrell Issa is about to hear from protesters again. They're headed out back to his office in Vista to let him know how they feel about his health care vote. Angry ralliers showing up in Encinitas last night protesting on an overpass to get people's attention. They're upset over Issa's vote to pass the new health care bill, and today's rally is being called a sit-in, where organizers are asking people to show up with surgical masks, canes, walkers, and similar items to remind him about who may suffer under the new bill. It starts at his office at 10 a.m.
So happening today, the unveiling of a new statue in Poway in honor of Padres legend Tony Gwynn. It's that 11-foot statue you see next to us. It shows him holding his daughter. It'll be dedicated this morning.
At 10 News reporter Jim Patton is live in Poway this morning. And Jim, I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time for this.
And a lot of people have contributed to this. Jason, in Virginia, you can see we're standing right at the entrance to the Lake Poway Recreation Area. And if you drive just a little bit up this road, there is a gate that opened up not too long ago. And we've been seeing the traffic increase as folks are showing up. We assume that a number of them showing up to help with the final setup for this memorial that's set to kick off at 10:30 this morning. Some folks seem to be downright giddy. The mayor of Poway actually stopped and took pictures of our live trucks as he was heading in. So really kind of a day of celebration. Tony Gwynn, people want to remember him as the man more than the legend, the man, the family man. And this statue, which stands more than 11 feet high, was escorted into the park yesterday by law enforcement and placed at the plaza area, which has been constructed over the past 2 years. It'll be unveiled at 10:30 this morning. And we've been talking with Bob Chandler, longtime San Diego broadcaster, about his memories about Tony. And here is some of what he shared with us.
Tony was all about family and all about San Diego and all about the Padres. I mean, he was San Diego State, and then he was the Padres, and then he went back to San Diego State as the baseball coach. He could have gone places for more money, but he always told me, look, Bob, I'm a San Diego guy. This is where people know me. This is where I make my stand.
And boy, the people of San Diego really stepping up for Tony Gwynn. All private donations for this memorial. People donating as little as $5 to donations as high as $25,000. Also, businesses step forward. 15 businesses donating up to $100,000 worth of their time, expertise, and materials to make this memorial happen. As we said, ceremony is planned for 10:30 this morning. We, of course, will be there. We are sure to hear lots more memories shared, and we are very much looking forward to it. Live in Poway, Jim Patton, 10 News.
Yeah, we are. You know, and his statue at Petco Park, that kind of honors his time on the field as a baseball legend. This statue, it's certainly, as you said, Jim, it's way more personal.
Yeah, Jim, you and Bob hit it on the head. His strong, deep ties to the community, San Diego, he loved this place, really shows.
Yeah.
Well, you think about him working as a coach at San Diego State. I mean, a superstar. Imagine you're on that team and Tony Gwynn is your baseball coach. And as you said, the statue, I mean, it's the perfect balance, I think, to show him holding his daughter. She was about 4 or 5 at the time in the depiction, holding his daughter while at the same time waving to the crowd and really encapsulating the superstar and the family man all in one.
And with that $1 million smile that he had. All right, Jim, thank you very much. Happening today, the mayor's proposed budget will once again be the talk of the town. Mayor Faulconer himself will be out and about to show off his plan. The proposed budget includes $71 million to fix potholes and roads, nearly 350 miles of San Diego streets. And today the mayor will actually be out repaving streets to highlight the budget's impact. Also today, council members will consider what to do with Qualcomm Stadium and also how much money should go toward the convention center. The process of combing through the whole budget expected to go all month long.
6:09. If you would like to have an extra $1,000, who wouldn't?
That's right, and starting right now is your chance to win it. 10 News giving away $1,000 twice a day. So this is your first chance. Call the number 619-237-6370. If you don't win this morning, there is another chance at 11 o'clock tonight to win, and again at 6 a.m. tomorrow. But once again, the 10th caller will win, and we'll do our best to let you know so you don't have to keep calling.
Right, when you know that somebody's won. All right.
Yeah, very exciting. And you know what? Yesterday we won with the weather. It was so nice. It was warm again. It was sunny. Today, not the case. So it's not going to be quite as cold as this weekend, though. So at least there's that. Right now, overcast conditions for most of the county. And let's track your chance for rain hour by hour. Now, this is for the far inland areas, not along the coastline. So that chance after about 3 o'clock will increase to about a 30 to 40% chance. And it continues through this evening. That's mainly near our mountain areas. So the farther inland you are, to the mountains, to the deserts, because you're a little bit closer to the center of the storm, that's where we'll see our best chance. And it's really only a chance for a few isolated showers, and a pop-up thunderstorm can't be ruled out. Mid to upper 60s from the coast to our inland valleys. I'm going to show you that chance for rain using 10 News Futurecast when I come back in 10 minutes. Galena.